For sure. For sure. Come on in, get situated. Come on in. Come on in. All right, you guys good? You guys good? I am not ready. I am not ready. All right. Hey, I got on my I call this my Mr. Rogers for sure. For sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. Did you guys know Mr. Rogers was from Pennsylvania? He was from Latrobe, for sure, for sure. I think I should be a Pennsylvania historian. What you think? What you think? Hey, how you guys doing today? My name is Denarse, and I'm the host of the Mars Show. And today we got another delicious video. And the title of this video is Fried Grits with Cajun Shrimp. And I did get this video from Smoking and Grilling with AB. I hope everyone's having a good day out there. Hope everyone had a good day yesterday. And I hope everyone continues to have a good day for the remainder of such. Like I said, we're going to go ahead and jump right on into it. Let's go.
I got one question for you.
What
How
you
you
got?
like your grits? Do you do your grits sweet or do you do them savory? Let's get it. Okay, so
All right. AB already trying to get something started, but it's cool though. It's cool though. All right. Before we let AB get started, we're gonna go ahead and give him one of these real quick for sure. For sure, absolutely. Let him know that we definitely appreciate his delicious recipes, and we can't wait for him to walk us down this one. All right, AB, the floor is all yours. Let's go.
today we're gonna make fried grits and shrimp gravy, right?
Mhm.
Now, I'm gonna show you guys how to make it. It's so easy to make. Listen, it's flavor packed. It's a flavor packed recipe.
Okay.
It's guaranteed to be a hit and become a favorite in the kitchens across America.
Okay.
So trust me, folks, this is one you're gonna wanna watch. Okay, so you know I like to fly over the ingredients, right? So I'm gonna do it a little bit different this time. Everything that you see right here, this is for my grits. Now,
All right.
look at this cheese right here. This cheese can be, look, I got mild cheddar. We could use Gouda. You guys let me know how you want to do it. You can use stone ground grits. You can even actually use instant grits.
Nice.
I know, forgive me, y'all. You guys use whatever grits you guys have in your cabinet, you know, to make that, right? So let me set this to the side. We move on to the next. Now, this section right here is what we're going to be using, you know, to fry, right?
Mhm.
And again, that's right. I did say fry. I know still some of y'all are still
Because I'm very curious to see how you're going to pull this off. So let's go. Let's go. I am all ears. You got all my attention. Let's go.
trying to figure out how he gonna fry these grits. But looking at this right here, you
Very
guys gotta have
curious.
some type of idea, right?
Very
And don't forget the
curious.
full ingredient list is on my website. That's smokingandgrillingwithab.com, and that's WITAB.com. And then last but not least, everything that you see right here, this is gonna be for our shrimp gravy, right?
Nice.
And then when we talk about the shrimp, let me go ahead and bring this into play for you. This is it. Now, I know this will be the first time you guys ever seen on this channel that I ever use a shrimp this small, but it'll all come into play in just 1 second.
I was
All right.
definitely thinking that because the produce you normally come through or that seafoods you normally come through be huge, barely fit on the screen. Let's go. Let's go. So I figured it must be for a reason.
So I'm gonna go ahead and start, you know, my shredding process, right? This is all part of the prep. Along with, if you know, like you guys see that I went ahead and measured all of my ingredients, right? All of my seasonings and everything, that's done. That makes the cooking much easier, right?
Facts.
So when I shred, I like to always use like the smaller size. This right here works since it's gonna be grits, you know, it's gonna be nice and hot, but I'm gonna go ahead and still hit it this way. It just makes it melt a little easier, right? And don't forget, you guys wanna always grade your cheese. We don't want that little wax film that you get when you buy shredded cheese.
Tallow.
So when you're at the grocery store, if you can, I know you can, because if you can buy a bag of shredded, you can buy yourself a block of cheese.
Tallow.
You know, we just got to put in the work. Okay, so look, we start
A little bit of elbow grease in your recipe. It always makes it taste better. Let's go. Just a little bit of elbow grease.
by making our grits, right? Especially if you're doing stone ground grits, you know what I mean? Because that's going to take you about 30 minutes, 25 to 30 minutes to make them, right? So what we want to do is, I'm going to go ahead and turn my fire on,
Okay.
right? Let's see. We're going with like a medium flame. I hope you guys are able to see that. You know what I mean? So it should
Got
be,
you.
I'm trying to put something, you know, dark so you guys can see the flame. That right there. Right now, I already told you guys how I did it. I have everything separated, you know, and separately, right? So this is everything for the grits. So if I put these grits right here, it get real simple, folks, because now I can just add my butter.
Okay.
This is really like the dump and go part,
Okay.
right? As you can see, this starts to melt, right? As it gets hot, then we add, our broth. And just for you guys that don't know, this is for all the new people that's new here and they never been here before and might not have ever heard this. Listen, whenever there's water, we always substitute that with flavor, right? So that usually means chicken broth or anything of that nature.
Tallow.
And a lot of times, listen, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna give you guys a heads up. even if it says, you know, you think we got to put chicken broth and we go in there to look for it and we don't have it, you know, you guys can use it, give it a little bit of a different profile. You can use vegetable broth. And if you're looking for something that's really, really different, you know what I mean, that's still super over the top, you can use beef broth. A lot of people get stuck in literal on that chicken broth.
For sure.
Right. So now I'll add, right.
Use it all. Use them both. Use them both.
Now I'm going to raise my flame to high. And what I want to do is I want to make sure that my butter is melted, and I want to get it to, you know, roll. Once it starts to boil, right, then we add the grits and we stir. All right, so you can see it already has started to boil. You know, I already reduced it down to a simmer. Now check this out. We don't want to get no lumps, right? I can use a whisk, but if we just pour our grits in here like this, you know, and then constantly just keep stirring.
Check the technique.
Right? If you control this right here, you don't get no lumps. I know some of y'all be like, man, I get these lumps, AB. Just, I'm giving you guys all the gems to make them. Right? Now.
Let's go. Let's go. Silky.
Look at that right there. No lumps.
We
nice
talking
and
about
smooth.
silky.
All right, so this is how we're going to do that.
Sure.
I'm going to go ahead and hit this now with some fresh black crack
pepper.
I'll put that in everything, folks. I don't care if I'm using my seasonings, your seasonings, or whatever. We're going to always add a little bit of this fresh black crack.
Pepper.
Right? So, get that going. And then these going to take a little bit of salt. So I give it a generous pinch, and that's all I need.
Okay.
Right there. Just to wake up whatever that we...
That was definitely a punch, AB, not a pinch, but it's all good, though. You got to the grits. You got to. Let's go. Let's go.
Put in here whatever spices that you put in there. You guys can make your grits however you want to.
Look at them. Consistency
right? Now,
change.
what I'm going to do now is
it?
I'm going to ready to take this and transfer this over to my stove. You know what I mean? And let this go ahead and cook. I'm going to put a top on it. Obviously, my top going to have a little hole in there. Let some of that steam out of there. We cook this super low, folks, for about 25 minutes.
Nice.
All right, so look, this is the consistency that I like my grits to be when I eat them, right? They're going to thicken up a little bit more as it cool, right? But now I'm going to add myself just a little bit of cheese to it. And I got more cheese than I need.
Yes, sir. Yes,
right?
sir.
So we're going to let this heat, you know, melt this cheese, you know, properly. Now, I told you guys can use whatever cheese you would like, Gouda, all of that. You know, I have some Gouda. I don't always use Gouda. You know what I mean? I don't always want to have that smoky flavor to it, you know, taste to it. But you guys do whatever you want to do on your end. But you see how it just disappears? Look, I got no fire underneath the bottom of it either.
Nice, nice.
Now,
because I was just mesmerized that, you know what I mean, your technique right there you had going on for sure, for sure. I'm sorry, my bad, I'm back. Let's go.
I'm using a casserole dish, right? If you guys don't have one, and I'm spraying a non-stick spray, right? This is the avocado oil.
Okay.
Right? So I'll put this back. This is the way I cook, folks. When I'm doing this, I'm always putting things back. You know what I mean? So when I'm done out of the kitchen, my dishes are already done. And, you know, everything is put back. And then those who eat, they can worry about it. Now, I take a paper towel, look,
let them know,
and I just wipe the bottom, and I get down the sides too. Reason being, because we're finna pour these grits in here. Now, if you guys don't have no little small casserole dishes like this, you can put it in a 13x9, but you'd have to make more grits because it'd be, you know, the volume, they'll be like pancakes, right? So
they'll just burn up real fast for sure. That bottom will just burn up. Let's go.
Now we take this, look at the consistency again. Now I just add this, you know, add it to it. Grease, keep it where it don't, you know, it quit sticking, right? Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so some time went by. I'm about 3 hours in. It's time for me to go ahead and set up my breading stations, right? So I'm gonna do it like this.
We rolling.
Let's start with this right first. I'm gonna go ahead and make my wet, right? So we're gonna go with milk.
Okay.
We're gonna do 2 eggs. All right, now we whisk.
Egg is fully incorporated.
Now, with me adding panko chips, listen, they make panko chips all kind of ways. You know, Italian, plain. You know what? You guys can use Ritz crackers, break them down. And then one of the things I like about Ritz crackers, you can buy them flavored. You know, you can get them flavored, right? So
I like the Ritz too because they're a little more coarse. The pieces are a little bigger. It's just more, you know what I mean? Whatever. Let's go out. That's just what I like. Come on. Different taste.
You're going to want to get yourself enough.
Different look.
Right? So when I mix all of this together now, look, You can see how it comes up over the top as I'm whisking it together. Ah, yeah. You just want to make sure it's got a complete.
Look at that mix.
You know,
where
you can see in here the same ingredients that you put in there. You can see the color change, right? So as I do this, and by me using a glass bowl, I can always raise it up, look around, and see if I have any pockets. But there we go. Put this here. Starting to make sense to y'all now. How we gonna fry it? All right. So obviously foil, and this is what it'll look like, right? You see that? See, I remember I was telling you guys it'll draw back, you know, from the edge. Whew. This is gonna be fire, folks. If you guys ain't never
AB got those grits looking like cornbread.
Never had fried grits before. Most of you guys probably never even heard of it. I ain't got nothing to say. I just want you guys to make it and then come back, run back, and tell me what you guys think about it. All right, so I got myself a butter knife because this is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna cut this into the sizes that I want to do, right? So as far as this go, I got my skillet. Start bringing this up to heat. I got it on high right now because I'm just gonna hurry up and get it going. Sure. What I want to do is I want to just pour this in there.
Get some heat up under there.
I know about volume, so anything that I put in here is gonna rise it up a little, you know, raise it up a little bit. I could have used my Dutch oven, but anytime I can use my cast iron, I do it. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut these. Remember, I told you guys can cut these any type of way you want to. You know what I mean? I'm just looking at this. I'm gonna make a little mark here and a mark there. And that look like that's about even, right? So, and then, you know, because we greased this already, look at this. You see how this moves? That's what you want to have, right? So
be careful, AB. It almost flipped up out of there for sure, for sure. And judging by that perfectly spaced mark in those perfectly spaced cuts that you about to do, I would say that you might have a little bit of OCD for sure, for sure. And that's fine. That's fine. It works in the kitchen. It works in the kitchen. I have a little touch myself. Let's go.
We'll just come across this way and bring this over.
Perfect.
Here. Just cut them complete. They're not going to be perfect. I almost really want to give myself a ruler and do it. Right? So then we can just come down the middle.
They perfect. Good clean cuts.
There we go. Then you pick them up and they come out just like that.
Yes, sir.
Now, with this being this way, I'm going to go ahead
now, AB.
and just do it. I'm going to start off this way.
I see you.
I'm going to start on the dry side because this is the side that was up at the top. What we want to do is we want to get flour on all sides. Right? The bottom part, you see how it's wet down there? That's going to absorb it, pick it up, and look real nice.
Nice.
And then we take it, and we hit the wet.
Okay.
This is kind of like help it out.
For sure.
If you guys take one of these, you know, and then just add it on the top like that.
Okay.
Right? It just helps, right? We still gonna flip it over and do all of that with it. You know, I really should have doubled this recipe. You know what I mean? But I'm not into wasting. So you guys are just.
All right, check this out. I kind of suspected that he might show out today, but I didn't know he was going to show out like this. So that's on me. That's on me for sure, because he definitely showing out. Let's go. Let's go.
Figure that out on your end. But everything that you see that I'm doing right now, this is exactly what's on my website. And again, it's smokingandgrillingwithab.com, and that's WITAB.com, right?
Go support.
So I'm going to get in here. I'm going to work on my hand. I got gloves on. You know what I mean? I still like to make sure it's. Here we go. Look at that right there, folks.
Nice.
Yes, sir. Now I'm going to take it. All right, one more flip. Take this. And look, I'm going to put it on my cooling rack, you know, just to stage it. Right? Let me go ahead and finish this one. Flip it over. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
All right, now we'll do this one. I'll bring this one over here. We just do the same thing.
It's picking up everything too.
Now, if you guys made your grits the right way, and the right way is the way you guys want to make yours, you know?
Pat it down.
If they made the way you like them normally, only difference is it's going to be nice, hot, froze, thick. This with this shrimp gravy that I'm going to put on top. It'll be incredible, folks. All right, so now that I have my, you know, my oil up to temp, now we just go ahead and add these. I shouldn't be reaching across the way I'm doing, folks. Just do as I say, not as I do. Right? And then we drop this in here like that.
I can appreciate that. I can appreciate
now,
that.
I like to make sure I keep over my oil temp, right? So I was a little bit high. I was about 370. Now we're going to see where to settle down at, and then we want it to come back. I'll let these go for about 8 8 minutes. So I'll just go ahead and stage these over here. We want to still keep them a little bit crusty. They nice and hot in the inside, right? We just set them right there. And look at that right there. Now just imagine this for whatever you want to serve with, you know, for like brunch, right? Sausage, smoked sausage, and dewy sausage, you know, eggs, more so like for me, a nice ham and cheese omelet or something like that, right? And we still getting ready to add, you know, this shrimp gravy on top. So let me go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and pour this out, strain this, right? And we're gonna use just a little bit of this. This already got flavor from the, you know, from being a frying and the grits. So we want to use this oil right here, and this is gonna be our base so that we can go ahead and get the shrimp gravy going. Nice. All right, so now we just go ahead and add this, right, you know, to our pan, our skillet. Now this don't take long, folks. Now with this seasoning, you're not gonna be able to see it really turn pink, right? So we'll watch the characteristics of it. As they heat up, you'll start to see they start to, you know, become serpents, right? They start to ball up. All right, so look, small shrimp like this, after about a minute, I can see the way they're starting to tighten up.
Yes, sir.
That's it. All right, so we just want to, you know what? I'm not even going to flip them over like that. They're so small. It's okay to get in here with your spatula. And look at this right here.
Looking good to me. Looking good.
All right, so you can see this. It might seem like a lot of seasoning to you, but listen, we want to get that in there because we want that skillet to go ahead and heat it all up, right? So you guys come in here, take a look down here. I've taught you guys and told you, you know, for all the new people that's new to cooking, this right here, what you used to probably like wipe out and start all over, this is the fine and this is the flavor. Now you heard I said we making a gravy, right? So we still got some residual heat in here. I'm gonna go ahead and just drop my butter in here like this. And you'll see it starting to melt. But this right here is gonna be key. I'm gonna put the fire back on. Matter of fact, let me do it now. But I just want to talk to you guys and show you one thing. As it's melting, it's mixing with all of the fine, right? So now our butter is like Creole or Cajun infused. You see that right there? And this is gonna be the base of the gravy, folks. All right, so I just loaded up my press, got my garlic, right? Now I usually like to, you know, I like to put it on top of something, but since we just got butter in here, I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the edge.
Okay.
Right? Because this the least amount of heat is over here, right? So let me quit talking. Let me move faster.
We appreciate your breakdowns, AB. Really
now we go ahead and let it hit like towards the center, right? And then we let it cook. The objective is not to burn it. You know, burnt minced garlic tastes a little bitter, right? Not really like a taste that we're looking for, right? So I'll do this right here to let it at least sweat so it can have butter infused, you know, Cajun or Creole, you know, butter, right? Yes. Don't forget it's got that garlic in there. Let this move around like this. I'm keeping it towards the outside. Right, now we're gonna add everything else. I'm gonna come with my hot sauce.
Yes, sir. Got some heat.
Lemon juice, that's fresh lemon.
Oh, okay.
All right, so what we're doing is reducing it, right? We're reducing it down. So if you want to know, is it getting thick? I'm gonna just take my spatula and just run this across like this, and that'll tell you it's starting to thicken up, right? But there's no need for us to try to get this like too much more thicker than that. It's gonna thicken up again once I add this in there. Look at all that seasoning that we had on there. We want to get everything in there, folks.
Get it all in there.
Now, when we take it, that seasoning start acting as a thickening agent as well. This reheats our shrimp. Right? Now look at the shrimp.
I see it.
All right, so look at that right there. This is what you want to have. You know what I mean? When I say gravy, I know you guys think of a whole lot of gravy, but look at the size shrimp. Let's go ahead and get some of that sauce, and then we just pour this right here over the top. You know, that's all you're gonna need to do. Right?
Come on, man.
And these are some big, thick ones. I suggest you guys make some. You try them any kind of way you want to. I like mine to be the way they are. You know, but look at that right there. And then that green you see, I did that off camera. I went ahead and chopped up some green onion and some parsley.
Some of that.
You know what? I don't want to overdo it. I'll just add that there. We call it a day.
That. All right.
You guys let me know what you think about that. That's fried grits, shrimp gravy. So we always knew about shrimp and gravy. You know what I mean? So there it is. Okay, folks, look, ain't nothing left to do but to go ahead and eat some. You know what I mean? I've been tasting some of this shrimp. You know what I mean? Let me just get a couple of more pieces. The shrimp is fire, folks.
I know.
Cheers.
Let us know, though. I can't wait to try it.
Let me know down in the comment section below. What you think about it. You guys can scale back on some of the seasoning. If it got a little bit too much heat for you, you can adjust it by, adjusting your hot sauce. Right now, this got a nice smooth blend for me. I usually tell you, if I think things are kid friendly, I'm gonna say this might be right at the edge of being kid friendly.
Okay.
But if you're looking for something that's
right on the
way
cusp.
Different. Whew.
It's hitting. Definitely fire.
Look, shrimp. Now we're gonna go ahead and hit that fried grip.
Let me know.
They always talk about it's really the combination of the grits. Ooh, and that crust on it too.
Yeah.
The cheese, look, fire. I made my favorite grit.
Fire.
That, along with this shrimp, it just changed the whole dynamic. Remember I told you I was eating the shrimp already on my own.
You got to taste it.
But together, ooh-wee.
Yes,
All
sir.
I can tell you guys is this not finna last long. Now, again, remember I asked a question at the beginning of this video. I said, do you guys like your grease sweet or savory, right? I'm gonna let you guys know that I like mine sweet, but the truth is I like mine sweet and savory all in one bowl. So you make the grits that you want to make, right? Once you put them in the refrigerator, you get them right once they set. And when you fry them, I promise you this right here make you get up and click your heels, right? So you guys let me know down in the comment section below, what would you serve this with? And would you consider this more like on the side of like brunch? For me, it's just an everyday meal. With that being said, listen, if you're new to my channel, let me take this time to say thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, smash that subscribe button, and tell everybody out there. There's a channel out here that's simplifying these recipes and taking the mystery out of cooking. That's right, folks. Fried grits. I'm out.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
Yes, sir. Hey, let's go ahead and give him another one. Definitely, because I am looking forward to trying that for sure. Hey, did you guys notice that not one grit fell off those fried grits at all? Didn't even move, didn't budge. Amazing job for sure. And somehow I missed the fried grits. I don't know how, but somewhere along the way that I definitely missed them. So definitely gonna do something about that for sure with this delicious recipe. All right, I hope you guys learned something. Hope you guys got a little entertainment. If not, give me a shot next time and I'll see what I can do. All right, you guys have a good one. Later.